So this is what I have so far on my brass scorpion. Went with 3 legs. 4 seemed a bit too excessive. For the body, basically what I did was I took the 2 sections and then cut one of them right behind this cab here, this square, and then the other one right in the middle of this, the turret mount. And then I just combined them, sanded them down so that they were smooth, and then attached them. I didn't really care to green stuff the crack in between because it's not really all that noticeable. Still got to work on the tail, mainly. The tail is going to be the hardest conversion, just because you have to like make all these angles with all these claws. What I have so far is I have the base of it is made out of one of the pincers, and basically you just chop off the gears section so it's flat, and then you just glue it right onto the back of the defiler chassis, and then I'll build the tail later. And then got the claws up here, and then with the soul grinder, got him built. Put a magnet at the base of his spine, and right back here. Try to do it one-handed, so that he just fits into place like that. Makes for a very Scorpion King kind of look. Makes it, the reason why I like it is it makes it much more of a demonic weapon, or a demonic siege weapon, rather than just kind of like a mechanical spider, which kind of resembled too much of the Wild Wild West spider for me. That's why incorporating the big demon torso into it just made it seem more chaos. And then what I plan to do, the reason why I magnetized it, is so that I can also switch it out for the normal faceplate with the Demolisher cannon coming out the front. And then, that way, just for a little bit of variety, in case I want to play with the demon version or the, normal brass scorpion. And then I'm going to do the carapacing once I get the tail done. Do a whole bunch of that.
Alright, my voice is really bad, so bear with me. This is what I've got done so far on the brass scorpion, pretty close to having fully assembled. The whole tail construct is near finished. I just wanted to, before I added a few more armor plates, show you what I did. So this is the claw joint, aside from the claws being chopped off. And up here, took one of the legs and just cut half of the ball off, and then put the end of the cut off the half of the ball to a flame so it would be really malleable, and then just pressed it to the solid ball right there so that it would get a nice fit, and then just glued it on. Up here at the claw, where the claw would normally be used for walking, I have it magnetized. The turret, cut off the guns or the ammo feeds and put a armor plate, and then you put the mount upside down. I just put a magnet on top of there and just sand down this so it's nice and flat, and glue the other magnet there. Got an armor plate right there. And then the gun fits on nicely right there, snaps in place. So, do a little detail add on there with the Star of Chaos right there, and then the armor plates. And then I just grabbed some random wiring. That's the Havoc tube, half of it, missile launcher. And then have some random wires coming out of it, going into random places. Kind of borrows from the Forge World bit, with the wires in the back and underbelly. And then here with the soul grinder is removable. But right here with the armor plate, making it line up with the wires, Just makes it nice flow together. And then I'll be taking another armor plate to cover up this ball joint. Placing it like right there. Place that there, and then I'll do a couple armor plates here. Alright, so that's what I got so far. See you when it's done. Alright, so this is the finished brass scorpion. I do have ideas to add on to him, but for me right now, I think I'm ready to prime him and start painting him. The soul grinder head is detachable for transportation. The idea I had was to also build a section to go on top of this that is the typical brass scorpion faceplate from the Defiler Demolisher cannon, and put some the heavy flamethrowers on there for the Hellmaw cannons. But I think I'm just going to have the Demolisher and the flamethrowers come out of his mouth. I don't really like anywhere that I could place them on the model aside from the mouth. I think it works fine that way. And then the scorpion cannon comes off, also for transport, and makes a nice swivel and when weapon destroyed or anything like that. Since the last video, I added these armor plates, kind of rise up like that. They're a little tricky to fit on there, and then got the armor plates on the tail. Basically, I didn't do a in-depth how to build him step by step, because mainly it's building a Defiler, but building the chassis section, the main, like, I don't know what you want to call it, this whole section, the mid section, and the tail is the most creative part to it. And basically it's kind of up to you, it's up to your imagination as to what you want your scorpion to look like. The tail is definitely very tricky. There's a lot of leg parts that you can use and build and however you want, but I like how this looks. It's got like a big nice curve at the end of it, and still tall enough so that with normal face cannon for a brass scorpion, it obviously stands above it. But with the soul grinder, the cannon kind of just with this style of tail, it doesn't look like it's just shooting into the soul grinder's back all the time. So yeah, that's what I got, and then I'll start painting this guy. If you have any questions, comment, favorite, just tell me what you think. Alright, see you guys next time.